It's showtime! Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black and gold trunks, joining us from his home of Providence, Rhode Island. He weighed in at 167.5 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with a record of 32 wins, no losses, with 19 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the former U.S. Olympian, the former two-division champion of the world, and the current undefeated WBC number 5 world rank contender, introducing the acclaimed Demetrius Boo Boo and his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing green, white, and red trunks, fighting out of Seattle, Washington, by way of his home of Phoenix, Arizona. He weighed in at a ready 167 pounds. He also is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 27 wins, no losses, hard-hitting current interim WBC super middleweight world champion, known as the Mexican Monster, introducing David El Monstruo Benavidez.
Back up. Okay, cornerman, take yourselves at all times and listen to my commands. Touch them up. Pat your corner, gentlemen.
So it is our main event of the evening. The referee in charge.
All the way back. Stay back.
David Benavidez is going to remain perfect and walk out of this ring as the WBC 68 pounds. Started his career at 154. A right hook to the body, digging it with venomous intentions is Andrade, but answering back with the Demetrius Andrade. Andrade is a southpaw. The 2008 United States Olympians are a bit harsh to the fact that they don't believe he can do well against, test myself, against the world's best. And Andrade is tricky in Las Vegas, November 25, 2023. With this massive opportunity in front of him, a matchup that, if he's successful and victorious, Benavidez is absolutely massive. It still astounds me how he makes. And they end. Combination there to begin for Demetrius Andrade. The Andrade contingency loved what they saw. Andrade is unorthodox and he throws punch. Andrade looks in outstanding physical shape, but Benavidez certainly, he is a massive super middleweight. Andrade's ducking low and trying to give Benavidez different looks. But from a fundamental standpoint, very good off the jab. Good shot, good work here by Demetrius Andrade. 4-5 of your opponent. Andrade trying to crowd Benavidez. There's a right hand connecting for Benavidez, but for Benavidez, all it takes is one big punch, and it can change the trajectory of the fight. And it's still early, but
Listen to me. Use your jab. Don't wait for him
to the abdomen by Andrade. Another one. Plodding forward. There's a right to the body. Andrade unloading a combination. In the house here to watch David Benavidez, a guy that he enjoys watching inside the ring. The left hook to the ring, Benavidez. Changing where his body positioning is, his upper body positioning. And the thing is, it's one thing to think, it's one thing to draw it up, it's another thing to execute it. We're just over the midway point. It's not just Andrade from the outside. There's a chopping left, prolonged offense. Now Benavidez coming on. That left hook digging to the body of Andrade. Now right hand smashing into the face of Andrade. And now here's the monster in David Benavidez. Big right hand from the outside, smashing into the left cheekbone of Andrade. And Benavidez coming on. By the moments of the third, the action is intensifying. And Andrade looking for a flurry at the end here in round number 3. Seeing some of that work from Andrade, not many of them really landed. Benavidez sort of telling Andrade, hey, come on, right here. I'm inviting you in. In the 4th round, we continue the 4th. An inadvertent shot below the belt gave Andrade time to recuperate. Start to throw combinations and become more offensive. And try to impose your will against backed up Andrade. The first time that Andrade has really backed up from anything that. And Andrade's punches don't seem to have as much steam on them as they did in the first years does. But Benavidez going to the body is so important because right hand to the body by Benavidez, and you could tell that those punches are having an indelible impact upon Demetrius Andrade. It is something, especially at this World Championship level, it is mightily impressive, that we are witnessing by the champion in Benavidez. Big right hand, and down goes Andrade. By Benavidez. So then Benavidez knew that he hit him a bit low, gave Andrade, but look at that big right hand, and Andrade took him like a second to go down to the canvas, but holy mackerel. The 5th round, and Benavidez starting strong. The fans, many of them on their feet, sensing that the end statement that would be for David Benavidez to not only be the first guy, big right punches are coming out with a higher frequency, and left for Benavidez. Andrade bobbing and weaving, trying to clear the cobwebs to get himself back in the fight. But can Benavidez left if it indeed continues to go on? Big shots now by Benavidez, a left hook to the island native, a left hook to the body. It seems only a matter of time. Under a minute left here in the 5th, but back comes Andrade. Big overhand right. What an uppercut. Look at this work rate by David Benavidez. This is beautiful violence that we are. What determination by Andrade. Continues to try to remain in the fight, and Andrade getting hammered, and that ends the round. Oh my goodness. As we take a look at the work from David Benavidez, that left uppercut, look at how he comes, boom, a left hook through the guard of Andrade. My goodness. And a unique, it reminds me of a Golovkin overhand right. When Benavidez does that, it takes a lot of conclusive, definitive statement from Benavidez, which is why this place is literally everyone as they're trying to will Benavidez to get the stoppage. Big, a crushing right hand upstairs by Benavidez. First he landed on the body, then he came upstairs. The punch placement of the ring, and you could end his night in 6 rounds. Nobody in, any sort of peril ever in his career. But Benavidez is doing that, and he's starting to hammer away and continue this non-stop attack on the Providence, Rhode Island. So Andrade, having started his career at 154, fighting a guy who is a natural super middleweight. He started his career at 150. Andrade still. And some working out by Andrade. also Benavidez. A left hook that knocked out the mouthpiece of Andrade, but Andrade fights on. A left that landed by Benavidez. Andrade going backwards. Can Benavidez get the finish here with less than 20 seconds to go in the 6th? A left by Benavidez. Time being called. Take a long look at Andrade in between rounds. Big right in by Benavidez. But Benavidez, the younger, fresher, hungrier of the two. That ends the 6th, and Andrade is in a world of trouble.
Guys, I'm not going to watch that again, all right?
And the fight is over. A correct move and a 6th round stoppage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has been stopped at the end of round number 6. A referee in charge, Thomas Taylor, stops the contest upon request of the corner. He is the winner by way of technical knockout, and he is still undefeated and still the interim WBC super middleweight world champion, the Mexican monster, David El Monstruo Benavidez.
David Benavidez, 28-0, 24 stoppages. He's standing by with Brian Campbell.
Stopped him in the 6th round. What did you...